Hello everyone, it's me Rizwan. Today I have brought one of my stories that people like so much. Its title is The Wild Winter. Why I want to share this story with you because it has many important messages. One of the message that I would like to highlight today is the message of hard work. Why I want you to understand the importance of hard work because without hard work nothing is possible. Is today is the last day of 2020 and new year is starting tomorrow, so I want everyone to be more hardworking in 2021. I know that everybody out there is hardworking and diligent, but sometimes we people tend to procrastinate and become lazy. So what I want everyone, including myself, that we should become a little more active in 2021 because in year 2020, because of COVID-19, we couldn't do as many things as we had planned. For example, I couldn't write as much as I write. I was at home definitely, and I had lots of time because things were not going very well in the COVID-19 created lots of problems for everyone, and I know that many people were able to write, but in my case I couldn't write so much. So what I want everyone, and what I want for myself, that the 2021 would be a very good year for us, and that we would become more active in it. Okay, so today's story, The Wild Winter, has a great important message of hard work. Okay, so now let's go and read and listen to the story. After the story, there will be a review from one of my US friends. Okay, so I'll see you later.
The Wild Winter. The cold breeze blowing from the north, reeds growing tall on the riverbeds, and water drying in the river. These were all signs of winter. Majid liked winter because, as a labourer, he could work with more ease than in the summer. However, winter also brought many problems for him. Other than having to worry about surviving the blizzards, coughs, colds, and fevers also made daily life difficult for Majid's family. In fact, last winter, his one-year-old daughter, Charlie, fell seriously ill. With his daughter's health in mind, Majid was not as glad this year to see the beginning signs of winter. Majid and his family lived in the colder part of Pakistan, in a city called Malim Jabbar. He remained anxious about his daughter's health. He was worried and sad if she had the flu or even a cough. For the last 5 days, he came home late. His wife, Sabra, asked him why. Majid explained to her that he had started to overwork. Every day I unload 10 more trucks than usual. You will kill yourself if you keep working so hard, Sabra exclaimed as she went into the kitchen while Majid went into the bedroom to change his clothes. Winter is almost here, he replied. We need the money to survive the blizzards and foggy days. You shouldn't unload more than 5 trucks per day, Sabra continued, speaking loudly from the kitchen. You must take care of yourself. But I have to work more, Majid explained, because there won't be any trucks during snowfall. No trucks, no work, no money. I see, Sabra said at last, bringing Majid his supper. May God give you strength. Majid then looked into her eyes and said softly, I will do anything to keep my family happy and healthy. Then he thought of his daughter. How is my little fairy? She is fine, Sabra replied. She likes the toys you bought for her, but she misses you because you work so much. You even work on Fridays, when most people don't. If you're going to keep working this hard during the week, I want you to at least spend this Friday with us. I'll be home during blizzards. We can spend time together then, Majid answered firmly. I have to work so that I can make money for us to live on during those hard days of blizzards. You eat so early in the morning, Sabra pleaded. Charlie always looks for you afterwards, crawling to the door of the bathroom saying, Abba, Abba. Abba means Papa in the Sindhi language. Mejid heaved a sigh and smiled. I'll try to come early today before she falls asleep. All right, but now you must sleep. I know you're tired. Let me massage your feet, Sabra said as she finished his meal. For poor people, winter creates many problems. They cannot afford medicine if they fall ill. They also cannot find work as the snow and cold limit the usual day-to-day life. For Mejid and his family, the month of December began with a blizzard, which lasted for 8 days. I couldn't gather as many provisions as I should have, Mejid regretted one day. Consoling Mejid, Sabra said, You did what you could. This winter seems much harsher than the last. It does, agreed Mejid. What if our food runs short? Don't worry, I will pray to God to take away this snow and watch over us in the cold, Sabra said assuredly. I hope he will, replied Mejid, looking out from the window. By the end of January, Mejid and his family finished all of their food. The blizzards continued on and off. We don't have anything left, said Mejid one day. If the snowfall doesn't stop, we will starve. I'm sure the sun will show up today, Sabra assured him. All the snow will melt, and the day after tomorrow the trucks will also come. After all, God has to keep this world going. You know, after hardships, there are happy days too. And then, miraculously, everything that seemed so bleak, the snow, the strong winds, they all vanished in a day. Mejid went to work and life returned back to normal. Everything is in God's hands, he thought. But we must do what is in our hands. If I hadn't overworked, my family and I would have had trouble coping with the harsh, wintry days.
From the USA. I've just finished reading The Wild Winter. At the onset of the story, the author relays the harshness of winter as he draws us into the seasonal plight of Majid and his family. You know, I always enjoy short stories that illustrate God's provision in times of trouble, and this was no exception. The setting and dialogue illustrated the point well, I thought, and the uncomplicated language style was also well suited to the theme. I would recommend the story to anyone who enjoys reading a simple yet thought-provoking plot.
I hope you enjoyed and understood the message of the story. Everyone who has struggled because of financial crisis, because of unemployment, because of COVID-19, I hope that your problems would solve in the new year and that you would be more productive and you would be more happier in 2021. I want everyone to be positive and be hardworking. And never try to procrastinate things, and always try to do things on time, and always be diligent. Thank you for watching the video, and Happy New Year. Until next time, goodbye.
रियल पब्लिकेशंस लड़काना के साथ मिलकर रियल लर्निंग सेंटर लड़काना प्रस्तुत करता है रिजवान अहमद मेमन की जीवन बदलने वाली किताबें द रिफ्लेक्शंस, इनोसेंस एंड फुलिशनेस और अंडर द शैडो ऑफ इग्नोरेंस। मेमन के प्रेरणादायक गद्य और कविता के प्रेरक संग्रह आपकी भावनाओं को जागृत करेंगे और आपको सफलता के पथ पर अग्रसर करेंगे। मेमन की किताबें आपको आत्मनिर्भर बनने, जोखिम भरे और अच्छे निर्णय लेने में मदद करेंगी। मेमन की किताबें पढ़ने के बाद आपके पास अपने अधिकारों के लिए लड़ने और अपनी बाधाओं को दूर करने की क्षमता होगी। लड़काना शहर में बुक स्टोर से इन बेस्ट सेलर किताबों को खरीदें और अपने सपनों का जीवन जीने के लिए पढ़ें। होम डिलीवरी के लिए 0343384638 पर अपना ऑर्डर व्हाट्सएप करें। अधिक जानकारी के लिए रिजवान की वेबसाइट पर जाएं, rizwanahmedmemon.blogspot.com।